I hate to say I told you so. No, I don't hate to say I told you so. I love to say I told you so. For all the people that showed up in the comment, here, you know what? Let's just go to it. Here, let's do it. Let's go to it. I'm going to go right to the comment section of my last video where I was talking about Jay-Z returning fire and suing the scummy lawyer Tony Buzbee. And I said that Tony Buzbee had better get his ducks in a row because shit was about to hit the fan. I told y'all that the woman who had came forward earlier talking about how she was assaulted, I told y'all about how her story made no sense whatsoever. She got up there on national television and embarrassed herself. Her own father even said that she was lying about some of the things that she was saying. And we still have people defending this bullshit. This is why the Me Too movement was so dangerous. This is why the Me Too movement was so dangerous, because it allowed for anybody to make up any story that they wanted, as long as it included themselves and another male, and then get that shit off in front of y'all face and play with y'all. This is why the movement was trash. This is why the movement should have never got wings. But anyway, let's go to the comments. I'm going to show y'all. Here's one of the first comments I got. Justice for all the victims. He is known in the industry for dating, messing with underage girls. Y'all think y'all really know these people. Celebrities, someone for 25 years can be guilty. Nobody said that we ever know. Who said that they knew Jay-Z? I don't know Jay-Z. I'm on the record saying that I don't know if he did it or not. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I was going purely off of the information that we had. And the information that we had was her story didn't make sense. See, y'all get caught up in because somebody supports something or because somebody makes a point or a video on something, y'all think we automatically support it. You didn't. I can tell just from reading this, just from reading your comment that you, Javenna Bellinger, learned something. Your ass need to learn something. I can tell just from reading your comment that you didn't pay attention to anything that was said. All you doing is going off of emotion. That's why we need facts. Facts over emotions. Here, let's read the next one. I got 7 likes. Jay-Z is guilty. We all know it. It doesn't matter if she dropped the lawsuit. I wonder why. So they can say what they want, but the lawyer was on point. The lawyer was on point? Keep that in mind. Okay. Jay-Z is undefeated when it comes to lawsuit. Good chess move. Criminals do what wouldn't make sense or wouldn't be done normally typically. He pays her off easily, then sues for a measly $20 million to deflect. He's a good guy. The eyes never lie. All right. So we got those comments under our belt, right? So now we know what the people were saying. And I'm going to just show y'all that y'all just stupid. Y'all just don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all know y'all probably need to shut the hell up. Y'all probably should just shut the hell up, but you won't. But I'm going to show you why.
But Jay-Z you're saying he was definitely there? But he had no part in it, or he was just...
He was there. He was just there, but he didn't have anything to do with any sexual acts towards you. It was strictly, yeah.
All right, welcome back to GMA3. That is audio exclusively obtained by ABC News of the woman who accused Jay-Z and Diddy of sexual assault in 2000. She's heard telling private investigators that Jay-Z did not assault her.
The woman claims her lawyer pressured her to sue Jay-Z. She has since dropped her lawsuit against him. And joining us now to break it all down, Better Call Brian, ABC News contributor and attorney Brian Buckmeyer. Thanks so much for being with us.
My pleasure. Thanks, guys.
All right, so let's get right to this. Jay-Z's attorney says this audio of Jane Doe should leave no doubt of Jay-Z's innocence. Do you think it accomplishes that?
I think it comes very close to that. I respect Spiro, Jay-Z's attorney, but I think if anything, it leaves more questions because you have this audio, which we just heard, where it seems to clearly state that she's saying that Jay-Z was there, but did not participate in the alleged sexual acts. But then you also have audio from Tony Buzbee coming out saying that she was pressured and that she didn't say anything remotely close to what we heard, and that was taken out, and even if it was taken out of context. What it tells me is that someone is lying, and at the end of the day, we're going to have to figure out who that is. And I think it's going to come down to some form of direct examination and cross-examination, some form of a trial to get to the bottom of this. At the very least, I think it's going to make it very difficult for Tony Buzbee to prevail in a defamation case. I think Jay-Z has a stronger claim here.
All right, so she, as in Jane Doe, she dropped her lawsuit, but she still stands by her claims. Now Jay-Z is suing her and her attorney for defamation. We want to point out that Jane Doe and her attorney denied defamation against Jay-Z. So what is Jay-Z looking to gain here?
Reputation. I think Alex Spiro, his attorney, has said it in an interview with Aaron Katursky that while the lawsuit is dropped, no one is coming after Jay-Z for sexual assault cases. Most people, even if I was your attorney, I'd say, why are you doing this? There's no lawsuit against you. Why would you spend the money, take the time? But I think if you're Jay-Z, reputation is a big thing for him. It goes into his livelihood, it goes into his reputation for his children, him as a father, as an artist. And so for him, he has the time and the money to say, I'm going to punch back. You came up to me with what he believes to be lies and allegations of sexual assault, things that can damage a person's reputation for many, many years, if not forever. And I think he's pushing back in a way to try to clear his name and show that this was a malicious attack on his character and it's unfounded.
I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to do you one better because I do believe it's about reputation, but I also believe it's a message. Stop fucking with me. It's a message. It's a clear and concise message sent to the ops. Stop playing with me. I'm not the one. I'm not Diddy. You're not about to catch me up in some bullshit. I'm not the one. There's a clear and concise message here. You picked the wrong one. You picked the wrong one is the message. You got it. Not only did you get it wrong, but I'm going to make an example out of you. I'm going to use you, and I'm going to use this to make an example out of you so that you know never to come this way again. That's what I think the point of this is. To make an example out of people and lawyers like Tony Buzbee.
An ABC News exclusive interview with Jay-Z's attorney. The hip-hop superstar is now suing the woman for defamation, saying she falsely accused him of assault. Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky spoke with him. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, George. The woman who accused Jay-Z of sexual assault has already dropped her lawsuit. But now, for the first time, you're going to hear the story behind the bombshell accusation that has since been withdrawn. Jay-Z's lawyer says it should put to rest any doubt about his innocence. This morning, the woman who said she was 13 when Sean Jay-Z Carter and Sean Diddy Combs sexually assaulted her after the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards is heard talking to private investigators about her claim and agreeing that Jay-Z did not assault her.
But Jay-Z you're saying he was definitely there? But he had no part in it, or he was just...
He was there. He was just there, but he didn't have anything to do with any sexual acts towards you. It was strictly, yeah.
The woman is also heard saying her lawyer put her up to suing one of the world's most recognizable stars.
He was the one that kind of pushed me towards going forward with him.
With Jay-Z. Buzbee did?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
No.
ABC News exclusively obtained a minute-long excerpt of the recording made days after the woman, identified as Jane Doe, permanently dropped her lawsuit against both Carter and Combs last month.
The people around Mr. Carter wanted to know what happened behind closed doors. And so they asked for her to be interviewed. The interview occurred, and the tape speaks for itself. She says, in no uncertain terms, Mr. Carter did not do this. It is effectively a lie. And the only reason Mr. Carter is even involved in this is because she was pushed to involve him, pushed to include him by a lawyer.
The accuser's lawyer...
What else you need to hear? What else you need to hear? What else is there? Anyway, y'all drop a comment. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I think we've said enough about this, and I think it's just this. I think we've seen everything that we need to see as far as going forward. And I'm so glad that Jay-Z is doing this, making an example out of people like this. I just think it's unfortunate that nothing. I think ultimately is going to happen to the accuser, right? Because she stands to lose really nothing. The majority of this is going to fall on Tony Buzbee and his camp, right? But the accuser herself. Ultimately, she just goes back to living her normal everyday life. But the celebrities and the stars and the people that you accuse have to still deal with the fallout, the backlash, the side eyes, all of the people that, that maybe you had a deal on the table or had you in mind for a deal to be done. they still have to deal with the fallout and losing all of that stuff. So no, I think there needs to be examples made out of people like this, and I'm glad that he's suing Tony Buzbee. I hope he wins every single dime that he's owed. Y'all drop a comment. I'll holler at y'all later.